Hey friends, beautiful day here in Carolina, sitting out on the porch listening to the birds chirp and thinking about different strategies for getting our buyers' offers accepted in this brutal shortage of a real estate market that we're facing right now. And I've been listening to a few different podcasts and doing some different research and talking with people, agents in different markets, and there are a few things that I'll suggest to help get your offers accepted. Number one is price, right? Don't tell your buyers. Make sure your buyers understand that they have to put their best foot forward. If they're willing to spend $450,000 for the house and one comes on the market that's listed at 410, go ahead and offer 450. Like, you're gonna have to do it if you want the house. If not, there's three other people who will. So that would be number one. Secondly, and as much as you are able, talk with the listing agent. Try to find out what the sellers are looking for. Maybe they don't want top dollar. Maybe they're interested in a lease back. Offer the lease back. In other words, the buyer buys the house on June 1st, and the seller has until the end of June to get out of the home, to move out, to find a new place. One thing that I hadn't seen anybody else do, I just learned of this morning on a podcast by a guy named Jimmy Burgess. He said that he's seen some sellers or some buyers giving seller contingencies. In other words, Mr. Seller, I want to buy your house. Here are all the terms. And if you're unable to find a house within the next 60 days, you can waive this contract. So the buyer is giving the seller a contingency to put the seller's mind at ease that they can, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever it is, to find and acquire their new property. I thought that was really smart. Hadn't seen that one yet. High due diligence, $10,000, $20,000 due diligence is something I'm seeing on nearly every listing these days. We're seeing, I've heard a story of $50,000 due diligence on a $300 and some thousand dollar house. It's absolutely crazy, but you have to do it. Appraisal gaps or appraisal waivers. So buyers are waiving the appraisal, or they're adding an addendum to the contract to state they will pay out of pocket X number of dollars over and above the appraised value. On one of my recent listings, we were under contract probably about $45,000 higher than what the house should logically appraise for, and the buyer added an addendum saying that they would pay up to $80,000 over the appraised value. So even if we got a really bad appraisal that came in $30,000 low, the sellers were covered. Guys, if you have buyers right now who aren't able to do these kinds of things, they don't have a lot of cash, they're not able to pay over contract price, they're not able to put $10,000 or $20,000 down in due diligence, then I strongly recommend that you urge them to consider new construction. One of the great things about new construction right now is, one, that yes, many of the builders, most builders in most communities have waiting lists, but some of them don't. Get on the builders' mailing lists. I know Mattamy has some quick move-in homes that are going to be ready in September, October. Your buyers can lock in the price right now, and the way the prices are going up, by the time they move in 6 months, 5 months, they will have potentially $75,000, $100,000 in equity. So moving to new construction, so you're not having to go in the multiple offers, just strongly encourage them to do that. I know that there are a lot of concerns that people have about overpaying for housing right now, at least in our market. And I'm telling you, there's no indication in the market that this is going to slow down anytime soon. Tell your buyers and do the research. I'm going to do another video on it shortly, but tell your buyers that if the longer they wait, the more they will pay. End of story. This market is not going to have there's no bubble to pop. The market is going to continue increasing for the foreseeable future. I don't think we're going to see a slowdown for years in this area. So rest assured that if your buyers are interested in buying a home, they need to do it now. Don't wait, because prices are only going to continue to rise for the foreseeable future. Hope this was helpful. Have any comments? If you agree, disagree, please let me know. I always enjoy civil discourse.